Congratulations to Dim Lights for 20 years. That is a lifetime. Um, Congratulations, Bess, JB, all the alumni, the entire family who spans generations of poetry in Southern California. You've been an institution, and you've definitely been one of my poetry homes and a place where I was able to accelerate my growth as a poet. And I was able to be inspired and welcomed and touch people and reach people that I would have never been able to had it not been for the platform that you provided, and the connections that I was able to make in terms of like relationships and friendships that many stand to this day is so beautiful. And so I'm just so appreciative that you are here, that you were here for me and for everyone else. So I'm going to read a poem. Read a poem that I never read at Dim Lights, because I don't know. I actually wrote this, I guess, after my time there. But it's one of my favorites. So it's entitled, White America Does Not Want to See a Zombie Apocalypse. White America does not want to see a zombie apocalypse, does not want to see the ground become a wound and swallow all that is above it, spilling its rotting contents of walking corpses. Native American burial grounds trampled beneath your steel and prefab construction, under gated communities, below your schools, beneath your churches, your havens, your exclusive places, churning with reanimated bones of a million tribes disrespected, pouring into your homes, ascending your stairways, ambling through your foyers, loitering in your family rooms and your lovely kitchens, littering your floors with flecks of decay, come to cannibalize your precious white children, here to colonize your cul-de-sacs and idyllic tree-lined streets, here to ransack your guts, approaching to introduce you to these teeth. White America does not want to see a hunger that cannot be reasoned with, a hunger that cannot be fire-hosed, a hunger that will eat a dog, a primal instinct that cannot be corralled by law, a primal instinct that cannot be intimidated, a primal instinct that cannot be tasered, an anger that cannot be choked out, an anger that cannot be tear-gassed, an anger that cannot be imprisoned, an agenda that cannot be miseducated, an agenda that cannot be dissuaded by propaganda, an agenda that will not be satiated by any offering other than blood. When the dead have risen and you're responsible for their condition, oh America the raw, pulsating fear. White America does not want to see black boys murdered, returning in droves, doesn't want to see that strange fruit climbing down from the branches of the poplars, doesn't want to meet strength that will not diminish. Groaning mobs, looting flesh, hulks at your driver's side door, wrestling your firearms from you, wrestling your appendages from your torsos. You don't want to see these demons revitalized by your bullets, absorbing everything you can unload, absorbing all the lethal force your police departments deem reasonable. White America, you don't want to encounter something unreasonable, an event impossible, an army unnatural. When the dead have risen and you're responsible for their condition, oh America the raw, pulsating terror. You see the error of your ways now as the meat is being stripped from your bones. You see how stealing is wrong only after your homes have been invaded by skeletons, breaking closet doors off their hinges. You see how it feels to be murdered, to be devoured by something you can't control, to be ripped apart, to be gulped whole, to be erased from the earth and have no one remaining to mourn for you. White America doesn't want to see Lower Manhattan's dead Africans, a forest of 1,000 rotting arms erupting from the ground, pulling tall buildings down as they reach. All these box cutter claws came to crash your planes. All of these putrefied slave remains come to occupy Wall Street. All these bloated Atlantic bodies thirsty to replace the salt water in their veins with the river of your arteries, breadcrumb your entrails from backyard to graveyard. Your body, a paintbrush they will use to mural the town red. The town is burning down around you, and white America does not want to see. Hopefully, the undead will have the courtesy to remove your eyes from your head before they dine. Happy 20th, dim lights.